What's up, everybody, and welcome to BioS3 Raw TV. I just got done watching this video by a guy named Jonny Bravo. I'll put his name out there because I don't think that Johnny himself, honestly, I think you're doing some clickbait and you want to grow your channel, which is what we all want to do, but I don't think you're making shit up. I think somebody's feeding your information. I don't think you know enough to know whether or not the information you have is real or not. And I'm going to try to give you some insight because I don't know how much interaction you've had with pro bodybuilders. You know, I don't even know if you're in the fitness industry at all, to be honest with you. I just saw the one video, but I've seen actually, I think, a couple of more videos of yours. But here's the deal, man. Now, you held up the picture of what Mark Lobliner and Mike Rashid supposedly had ordered from this, you know, fucking Richard Rodriguez guy, or whatever the fuck the name of the company is, WNNW, whatever the fuck it is. Now, here's what's wrong with this, and hopefully you understand this, because every national level competitor, even a regional level competitor, as well as pro bodybuilder who watches this, anybody who's deeply involved in taking steroids is going to know exactly what the fuck I'm saying right now is 100% true. You 18-year-olds who haven't fucked around with anything, you're going to go, I don't know what he's talking about. So you show that, like, Mark had ordered like one bottle of this, one bottle of that, 100 tabs of this, and then it was like, you know, Mike Rashid ordered one bottle of this. Let me tell you something. At the pro level, at the national level, there is no fucking way you're ordering one bottle of anything, period. When you order, there's never one bottle. Back when I was a competitive bodybuilder, I was taking steroids, but in the amounts that I needed to be competitive, there was no fucking way I would purchase less than 5 to 6 bottles of one compound. And in that order, there would probably be 4 or 5 compounds. That's the orders that you get. These guys load up on this shit and buy it for fucking in big quantities and actually save money from their fucking dealers and shit by doing that. And these guys that you're talking about, like Mike and Mark, they have a lot of fucking money, which means that if there is a real drug, right, like this is real pharmaceuticals like it's supposed to be, or real, you know, close to pharmaceuticals, there's no fucking way they're buying one bottle. Those motherfuckers would have bought 10 bottles of Test, they would have bought 10 bottles of fucking Tren, they would have bought 500 fucking Anavar especially because Anavar is hard to get. It's hard to get real Anavar, it's expensive as fuck. There's no way these guys would buy 100, 200 Anavar. They would easily be buying 500, maybe even more. There's no fucking way you would order one bottle. The guys ordering one bottle, 2 bottles here and there are the same guys that are like getting into the gym, don't have any fucking money, just started competing. I know guys that have run out of shit in the middle of their fucking cycle for a show because they didn't know enough to buy enough to finish the fucking cycle out, or they didn't have the money and they figured they would have it later on. These guys that literally would stay on all the time, like a pro bodybuilder, national level competitor, whatever, blast and cruise. First of all, these guys never fucking run out of drugs, ever. They never ever fucking run out of drugs. 2, these motherfuckers buy shit in such bulk quantity, especially when you find something good, like those green fucking Androls that came around back in 2000 and shit, I want to say about 2007. They're like these green anadrols that came from another country, whatever the fuck it was. As soon as I saw fucking people blowing up on those things, I called my guy and I said, I'll take fucking 500 of them. They were $300 for 100 tablets. That was $1,500 fucking dollars for the anadrol because I knew I would need them. You know, like bottles of Test, there was no way I was buying less than 10 bottles of Test. There was no fucking way. You're just not. You know, because you're buying one bottle now saying, oh, I'll run this for a couple of weeks or until I run out. What happens in 10 weeks? You got to get another bottle. What if you can't get it? You had a fucking chance to buy a whole bunch more that was good and you didn't. It doesn't make any sense. It's not the way these guys think, and I know. I've been in the industry for a long fucking time. I've used the shit myself for extended periods of time. I've fucking bought the shit myself. I have friends that have bought shit. There's no fucking way these guys would be ordering 1 or 2 bottles or whatever the fuck that this thing said they're ordering. It just wouldn't be. It's not true. It's not fucking true. I know it's not. There's no fucking way it could be. And some people are like, oh, you're sticking up for Mike, you're sticking up for fucking Mark. Dude, I mean, if you don't know what the fuck you're talking about, then shut the fuck up. But I'm telling you right now that I do know what I'm talking about, and some of you watching this right now know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about the amounts that these guys buy. And I guarantee you, if this company was, you know, working with them or whatever the fucking case may be, they'd get it even cheaper. Okay? They wouldn't even be paying the price that was on the website, which means they would buy even more than they would normally buy, which means if you had, let's say that they were selling $70 for a bottle of Test on there, and they were getting it for 30, those motherfuckers would buy 20 bottles. They would buy big fucking amounts at a time, and those would be the reports that you see. What I find interesting is all this shit goes down, and now it's like all of a sudden these reports pop up, which basically can be made on any fucking laptop or any computer anywhere, and then handed out to, I don't know why Jonny Bravo got them, I don't know who his fucking friend is, whatever the case may be, but, you know, let's face facts. You know, Signature Pharmacy when they went, or Treasure Coast or Signature, whatever it was, when they went down to Florida, they had Ronnie Coleman's name on there. They had fucking Sylvester Stallone's name on there. Victor Martinez's fucking name was on there. There was a lot of fucking people's names on there, but they all had prescriptions. You know what I mean? So right away it was like, here's everybody's name, here's everything they've had, but they've got all these prescriptions for them, which wasn't a big fucking deal. Now, you know, from what I understand, some of these guys actually got prescription from this fucking place. I mean, which again, I think is, you know, if you're getting a prescription and they're telling you it's a prescribed fucking drug from a doctor, well, what the fuck? Like, you know, they can't do that either. This WFN thing can't do that either. Unless they have a fucking doctor prescribing shit. Like, if they got a bottle of test that was prescribed by the doctor, I mean, it's got to be a doctor prescribing. If not, then that's illegal too. It's a whole different thing other than fucking dealing drugs. It's like fucking fraud. It's medical fraud, I guess, or whatever the fuck it would be, but it's a whole big thing. But be aware, guys, these accusations, as soon as I saw the page, I was expecting, honestly, when I saw Johnny's video, to see a fucking list that looked like a Christmas list, like a mile fucking long. Like, you know, these guys, again, when they buy growth hormone, 10 kits at a time. I mean, I'm telling you right now, even when they buy pharmaceutical grade fucking growth hormone, they buy 5 of those kits at a time. Those kits are about $1,100 a pop if you're getting the fucking big enough kits. So, be aware, guys. It's just, I think it's the biggest bunch of bullshit ever. And, you know, the truth always comes out. It absolutely does. And we'll see what transpires from this shit. But I definitely, you know, had to put my 2 cents in because what the fuck? I know what the truth is. I'm telling you right now, I've been there myself. I've done all this shit. I know from firsthand fucking experience. I'm not somebody speaking from the outside. I'm speaking from somebody on the inside that has done this shit for fucking years and years and years. And fucking, that's what we used to do. And that's what fucking people do now. It's the same fucking thing. So, it is what it is. BioStrengthTraining@gmail.com. Leave comments down below, but don't fight. www.biostrength.com is the blog. It's to be careful what you watch, bicep, and we're out.